Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you all for tuning in again to Tomcat Nation. And I'm sure, as many of you all have found out, like myself Wednesday night, that Dicky Martin, the voice of Tomcats, passed away of his battle with cancer. And with that, I'd like to share my deepest condolences to the Dicky Martin family and all his close friends that surrounded him. And I want to say thank you all to the Tomcat community who has shared nothing but love and support for that family through their time of grief. And the Tomcat community has shown nothing but just memories, love, laughter, experiences they had with Dicky. And it's just been incredible how many of us have come together for him and that family during this time of grief. This time of knowing there will never be another Dicky Martin. There will never be another voice of Tomcats. A void that will never be filled in. I'd like to share a quick little thing, how I experienced Dicky growing up. And when I was growing up in the early 2000s in Ashland, I can remember my dad tuning in to the Tomcat games. And I remember hearing the energy, the moments that was being broadcasted with that voice. A strong voice, energetic, the seriousness he brought to the game. Dicky brought nothing but joy and passion to the sport when listening to it. He brought enjoyment, entertainment. Whether you were a fan or not really a big fan of sports or Tomcats or whatever it is, you could not help but be sucked into the game. And I've always said this to my friends who live around me in North Carolina. He just made sports fun. That's all it was. He made sports fun. When you listen to it, it was like you were there. Visually, I could see play by play what he was saying. The entertainment, the enjoyment. When someone would make a touchdown, when someone would make a three, a free throw, a layup, whatever the scoring may be, he made the Kittens, he made the Tomcats fun to listen to. And with that, Dicky, I thank you. I thank you for that, Dicky. And I'm sure everybody else has their unique experiences, how they were able to meet, listen, and enjoy Dicky's broadcasting, Dicky's friendship, Dicky's careness for each and every one of us. And Dicky also made this YouTube channel possible in a way. When I would listen to it, living down here, and I've lived down here in North Carolina for 7 years now, I'm sure there's been times, just like me, people were not able to tune into the game. And there's just some people who never got to experience who Dicky Martin was, what the voice of Tomcats was. So I thought to myself, what is a way we can, what's a way I could give back to the community that's been so good to me as well, has been supportive. I gave people a second opportunity to be able to experience themselves what Dicky was with the broadcast, a dedication to Dicky basically. And through currently with his passing, there's been many people who have screen record a moment in the broadcast. Whether it's just the excitement Dicky was given at the moment with a touchdown, or a funny little laugh Dicky was making at the moment, or whatever it was, people have just been sharing like moments of it the past few days, and that has brought joy to me personally, because that's the whole point why I made this. It was a dedication to Dicky's craft. It was given a second opportunity to people to go back to and listen to it, who may have missed out. And also now, with Dicky's passing, unfortunately, this is a way for us to be able to relive the moments again, the nostalgia, to remind ourselves that why Dicky was just so incredible for what he did. And I want to thank you all for just giving support to this and giving support to Dicky. Without this, there'd be no point of the YouTube channel. Dicky's literally the reason a lot of us are Tomcat fans in many different ways. And a little bit of something I like to share. I won't give the name personally because I kind of kept a promise with them that I won't share too much who it was, and you know, they're going through their own grief with it, so I want to give them, you know, themselves on this. But I was lucky enough to have a conversation with one of them that's part of the family, and we shared each other, you know, through the process of how to get through it. And with that, as I'm being, you know, supporting and sharing my own experiences of grief, and you know, trying to comfort friends and family who may be going through it as well, I got to learn a really cool part of Dicky, what made him special as a person. The moments that person shared, I will not ever forget, and I will carry it with me for the rest of my life. And you know who you are if you're listening to this. Once again, I want to say thank you, because it truly meant the world to me for what you share, and I'll never forget it. With that, they also said, because I mentioned, I don't know what to do with this channel. Do I keep going with it for the next person that does the broadcast? Because, I mean, obviously there's never going to be another Dicky Martin. There's never going to be another voice of Tomcats like him. But they could do a job carrying out tradition. And that person was, knowing Dicky Martin, he would love it if you just kept going with it. And when that person said that, I knew I had to keep the channel going. So I also wanted to tell you guys I will keep the uploads going. It won't be the same, it's gonna feel weird, but we'll keep it going. And with that, I almost want to sign out with this, so the video won't be too long. But I made a post on my Instagram, and I will be doing the same on my Facebook later. Every Friday, I will be sharing a snippet of Dicky, whether it's a vocal broadcast or a video. Every Friday, it's going to be a dedication to Dicky, so we will be reminded of him, and maybe an opportunity for the new generation to be able to experience a little bit, piece of part of what made Dicky the voice of Tomcats. And with that being said, I also would like to ask you all this: if any of you all have any recordings of Dicky, whether it's from 80s, 90s, early 2000s, 2010s, or even anything before 2022, I would love it if you could comment below and contact me, because I would love to put it up on the channel for like the throwback section, and basically be able to keep more posts of the voice of Tomcats, more memories that could be listened to on here. So if any of you all have any snippets, clips, or broadcasts, or whatever it may be, or even a video or interview, please feel free to contact me, whether it's here or whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, with that being said, I want to thank you all once again for just showing love for that family, showing love on here. The Dicky Martin family, I wish you all the best. This is a time of grief, so I send my deepest condolences to you. and all Dicky's friends. I send love and support to you as well. And once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. And last thing I like to quote from Dicky is, touchdown Tomcats. Have a good rest of your day.